Hi everyone, are you ready to discover the most amazing, important accessory that Lionel ever released? Well, we're looking forward to showing it to you and explaining why the version we have is truly priceless. Hi everyone, I'm Professor Carp. I'm Roger Carp. I'm the senior editor at Classic Toy Trains magazine, and I'm delighted to be here with you today in the first of a long series of videos in which I'm going to talk about the toy trains that really mean something special to me. Today I want to introduce you to what I consider the most important, path-breaking accessory in Lionel's history. It's the automatic gateman. Here it is. Why do I love it so much? Why is it so important? Because with this accessory, for the first time, a young engineer could replicate the action that he, or maybe she, was seeing every day when trains went by. Using a contactor and the weight of the passing train, Romualdo Camuso, one of the general supervisors at the Lionel factory in New Jersey, came up with a way to replicate this action. As you know, if you've seen one of these, the train comes by, the weight of it presses down on the track, automatically the door opens, and a little man comes out. It's a great action. It's very, very simple. Unlike what I'm doing now, it would not be done with hands. He would automatically, magically come out of the shack. That to me is the genius. And really with this, once Lionel came up with this, it was just the beginning. Just the beginning of what could be done without hands to duplicate actions of freight loaders, of towers, really of rocket launchers, really of anything that you might see involved with railroads. No surprise, the gateman, this inexpensive accessory, has been in production almost continuously for Lionel over the past almost 80 years. 80 years. Think about that. 1935 to the present. In 1935, no NBA. Babe Ruth is playing his last year of baseball. Hardly any color movies yet. Sound, in fact, in movies is brand new. Think of all the different changes in our lives that have happened since 1935, and yet the idea of a little man coming out of a shack has remained a constant. You might notice that I said that our version, the one we have here, is priceless. Well, why is that? It's not completely original, and that's the point. The version that we have in our offices was beautifully restored for us by John Grams. John was a toy train historian, repairman, and true enthusiast who wrote for Classic Toy Trains under his own name or under the pen name of Ray L. Plummer, almost from the first issue until his death a few years ago. All of us at Classic Toy Trains appreciated John, treasured him as a human being, and as a highly knowledgeable expert on toy trains. So when we see this version of the gateman in our offices with its shiny roof, the beautiful paint that John did to it, and we know how well it runs, we think of him with wonderful memories. I'll be talking about a lot of personal memories with toy trains in these videos. So I'm glad you were able to visit with me today. I hope you enjoyed my discussion. And if there are other items, toy trains, accessories, paper, anything related to our wonderful hobby that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know by emailing me at rcarp@Classic Toy Trains. Thanks very much. Look forward to talking with you next time.
Roger Carp is a nationally known expert in the field of toy train history. Read his articles in every issue of Classic Toy Trains magazine. Subscribe today by going to classictoytrains.com/sub. Thanks for watching.